everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at my awesome Street Sharks collection. In the last video that I did, which exploded, by the way, I didn't think that anyone would really care about my opinion regarding the new He-Man Netflix Masters of the Universe Revelation Netflix series. People kind of enjoyed the video, so I was quite surprised. And within that video, there were a lot of comments regarding my Street Shark collection, which is right here to the side. So it is currently empty, and as a placeholder, I have decided to put Pokemon Monopoly right there, just so it's not completely bare. So I had a few things that were there. I had some things that were spilled over in my new kind of game room slash spillover collection room. So I brought everything here that I own Street Sharks. So I thought it would be fun to do some collection videos regarding kind of smaller, more kind of obscure, maybe not as popular toy lines within my collection. So for example, a Street Sharks collection video, a World of Warcraft collection video, a Dune collection video, a Willow collection video. Man, my hair feels so short. I cut it like this much just to kind of trim the split ends and stuff, but I feel like it's right here. I feel like I cut myself a bob, but it's like, it's okay. I feel like I cut it too short. So I have noticed that Street Sharks have definitely gone up in price. I noticed that more and more people are getting interested in collecting this kind of obscure line, which is a knockoff kind of, well, not a knockoff, but like a spin-off and response to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle craze, you know, trying out sharks, seeing if like, you know, the ocean theme will maybe do it for kids.
29 kids go in the water. 22 kids come out of the water. The ice cream man, he take the rest.
And some exciting news for Street Sharks collectors out there. If you're finding it hard to get your hands on some of these old ones from the 90s, Storm Collectibles did hint that they may be doing a new line of Street Sharks toys, which kind of makes sense because these 90s Street Sharks toys are known for, you know, having like this kind of rubber torso, rubber head area, and kind of hard plastic here on the feet and arms. And Storm Collectibles is known for, you know, kind of utilizing some rubber in their upper bodies and such for their action figures. So it'd be really interesting to see how Storm Collectibles can bring this 90s line, you know, to the new age. I find these 90s toys quite awesome. I really like their sculpts, their paint details, and I love that rubber that's used in here. So I'd be interested to see if they're going to be larger, if they're going to be, you know, more detailed in a way. I don't know. I feel like these are actually really cool toys in general already. So maybe it'll be a little easier for people to get their hands on some Street Sharks merchandise, but you know, a lot of the action figures nowadays are quite pricey. So you might even be close to, you know, the same price as a old 90s Street Shark toy versus a new, you know, Storm Collectibles Street Shark toy. So I don't know what their pricing is going to be like, but I'll be interested to see, you know, what they come out with. Before we dive into the Street Sharks toys and merchandise, let's talk a little bit about Street Sharks and what the heck it even is. Street Sharks was an American animated TV series about the adventures of some crime-fighting half shark, half guys, airing from 1994 to 1997 for 3 seasons. Later in 1996, they teamed up with the Dino-Vengers, and the series was changed to the Dino-Vengers featuring Street Sharks. Street Sharks follows around 4 boys who are transformed into mutant sharks by an evil university professor, who had some of those in university, who created a machine called the Gene Slammer, which was able to combine aquatic DNA with other types into hybrids. The 4 boys are then turned into sharks. We have Jab, the lazy boxing hammerhead shark. Streaks, also known as Blades because he did get a name change like halfway through the series or something. The ladies man tiger shark on rollerblades. Slamu, the strong whale shark, and Ripster, the great white, who is the inventive intellectual leader of the gang. The evil professor is later combined with piranha DNA and is then known as Dr. Paranoid, like paranoid, but Dr. Paranoid, who creates countless monstrosities to destroy the Street Sharks. And some interesting characters of note in this series are Moby Lick, El Swordo, Slobster, Killamari, and Clemando. Mattel also released a line of Street Shark action figures between 1994 and 1997 under the name of Streetwise Designs. And then there is Extreme Dinosaurs. Extreme Dinosaurs! And that was an American animated series created as a spin-off to Street Sharks. So it's like a spin-off of a spin-off, where they first appeared as the Dino-Vengers and in Mattel's 1996 toy line. Extreme Dinosaurs Dinosaurs ran for 52 episodes in 1997 for just one season, where we follow a group of rather extreme dinosaurs consisting of Stegs the Stegosaurus, who is the technology guru, Spike the martial arts expert Triceratops, Bullseye the wisecracking lazy pteranodon, all led by their leader T-Bone the Tyrannosaurus. The series centers around this group of dinosaurs who managed to survive extinction and were later turned into super mutant warriors by an extraterrestrial criminal who wanted their help in taking over an alien planet. After the dinosaur rebellion, two groups emerged. The Raptors, who will stop at nothing to increase the Earth's temperature to cause global warming of the Earth and make it a more comfortable environment for the dinosaurs. And then there's the Extreme Dinosaurs, who continue to thwart the Raptors' plans and save the planet. So a few of these items were actually gifted from subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. My Street Shark collection has gone, you know, from here to like up here. It's just, you guys are so incredibly nice. So of note, these two puppets were gifted from JT. Thank you so much. These are just absolutely awesome. I love these hand puppets so much. This was also gifted from a lovely sub. Got these two t-shirts from another lovely subby. This cool one of the whole gang here almost looks like a retro print of sorts. Very, very cool. And also this incredibly colorful one that I'm wearing right now. And also some of the extreme dinosaurs and a few of these sharks were also gifted from another lovely subby. So thank you all so much. Off of eBay, I saw this. I just had to get this. It says Jossum on it, and it's streaks or blades. I don't know exactly when the name change of this character happened. If like, oh, if he's kind of a light blue, he's streaks or blades, and if he's a darker blue, he's blades. Like, I need to look that up. I need to confirm that because I'm always like wondering what the character's name is. I'll look up right now when that name change happened. Streaks. Oh, I just found this awesome custom. I found this really cool custom by, what is this? Streaks slash blades, custom by Machu. In the toy line, he was originally called Blades for his skills as a blader, but then he got changed to Streaks. So first it's Blades, then it's Streaks. Okay, so light blue skin is Blades with the orange claws, yeah. But then it says this guy's name is Streaks. But I thought that guy was Blades. Okay, I'm so confused. So here is Streaks, originally known as Blades. And if you've been with my channel for any amount of time, and if I'm talking about toys or something, I'll probably bring up hand puppets at one point or another. But hand puppets, I believe, are such good quality. I think they're really good quality items. They display really well. They usually have a really nice paint job on them. The sculpt work is usually phenomenal. And I'm just such a big fan of hand puppets because they're usually always made out of rubber, and rubber is like my favorite thing in toys. That's why I'm a big fan of the old original Jurassic Park Kenner toys. Love that rubber. Love that rubber. Look at that back. He's definitely been working out a little bit, hey? What has he been lifting? I wonder how much he can lift. But he's got like a little six-pack on there, and he's got those abs. Very, very, very fine shark. I love hand puppets. Love hand puppets! Let me put Streaks to the side there. That's the beauty about rubber. Nothing's gonna break off if I throw it on the ground. I threw it on the ground. Then we have Big Slamu and we have Jab here. Again, such cool figures, and especially this Slamu, this Big Slamu. He's got this giant mouth. Like, look how big you can extend his mouth. It's just insane. This is like a terrifying toy, actually. But again, really, really nice sculpt work, really nice detail work, especially in the mouth there. You know, like got the tongue, got the teeth. They're all individually colored. Really, really nice detail. So a little tidbit of note, Vin Diesel, a very long time ago, was actually hired at it for a toy fair to do some showcasing for the Street Sharks line of toys. He was doing some action figures and some hand puppets. And one very famous line is he'd be like, "Hand shark," and he had a Big Slamu hand puppet, and he was making it kind of, you know, fight and punch.
I've got something here with such fantastic detail, it's gonna blow you away. Hand shark! Rocky Balboa action. Do, 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 do.
It's interesting because these hand puppets are completely different hand puppets to what he had in his video. It didn't really have abs or anything. The arms were huge, and you could tell the material was much more rubbery and soft, to the point where if you went like this, his hands would just be like flapping almost. So it kind of leads me to believe that his hand puppets that he was showcasing was perhaps like an early prototype of these hand puppets, and ultimately this is kind of the design they went with. So I am on the lookout for a really good deal for a Ripster hand puppet, and also there is a Slobster hand puppet out there. Some other things that I have are these Street Sharks cards. I've actually never opened these before. I don't know what's in here. So I think it'd be fun to open one of these. So I think we're gonna open, they all have like names on the bottom. This one is Streaks, Slash, Ripster, Dr. Paranoid, Dr. Paradigm, and this one is Brandon Ben's Banner. And this is by Edge Entertainment from 1995, and they are in this pink package. One bonus card in every pack. Collect all 9 puzzles. So it looks like there's a puzzle on both sides. So it looks like we have Ben's, the cool comic relief character. He's like a university technician or something. He kind of gives all the Street Sharks like cool gadgets and such. Okay, so we have, there we go. We have Brandon Ben's Banner on one side, and if we flip it over, we have this blurry-ish kind of picture of the Street Sharks on that side. I'm not a big fan of trading cards that are just, you know, meant to be like a puzzle, you know? I'm more of like the individual kind of fun cards, how every card is pretty cool on the front and the back. Oh, that's right. I should have clued in that on the front it says 5-card puzzle pack on it. So I kind of should have been expecting a giant puzzle. Okay, and up next is one of my holy grails. This is the Mega Talking Ripster. It's 11 inches tall, and this was actually a mail away exclusive available for a limited time in 1994. So this guy is colossal compared to these little Street Shark figures. These look like little goldfish compared to this guy. This missing dorsal fin is like the difference between, you know, $100 US less or like $100 US more, just this little dorsal fin. So his mouth is kind of in an open position already, and if you push the dorsal fin here forward, that should be here, it closes his mouth like this. And he has really nice mouth detail on here. Again, he's made of like that that trademark rubber that these Street Sharks are made of. His arms are kind of a more harder rubber, and his legs are of course plastic. It's a really cool display piece. He's like all mouth. He's like all mouth and these little skinny legs. And on the back here it says China 1994 Streetwise Designs. And also on the back are these 4 little buttons, and each one says a different phrase. So he just ate something and burped.
Shark attack.
Shark attack.
Awesome.
Jawsome. I like that one.
Lunch.
My lunch. And next up from a subscriber, I got this awesome Flix collectible candy machine Street Sharks Streaks candy dispenser. And it says long-lasting jawbreakers. And it's fitting that, you know, these are jawbreakers candies in here because, you know, they're all jaws. The Street Sharks are like all mouth, right? And he comes with a whole bunch of extra candy. He actually comes with a full thing of candy on the inside and 1, 2, 3, 4 refills of candy as well. So it says to operate, push down on top of dispenser or corner rib support. The door will open to automatically release 1 candy at a time. So on the front here is like a little door, and a little piece of candy will just come out. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. So because I'm not a computer, and because I'm not Rain Man, I don't have, you know, all these little names in my head like, oh, this is Fun Time Clog Time Streaks, or this is White Shorts McGee Slamoo or something, you know, like I don't know all their fun little names. So I will consult the internet, and one by one we'll go through the Street Sharks, and then we'll go through the Extreme Dinosaurs. Okay, so from series 1 we have White Pants Yellow Sweatbands Big Slamoo. So you lift up his fist here and it goes slam, and his mouth can also open with his dorsal fin in the back there too. Then we have Light Blue Yellow Pants Orange Claws Streaks. Okay, the names for these are not really inventive, but I know in the later series they actually kind of do have names, so for now they're kind of descriptive names. This guy's pretty cool with his little claws. They can kind of open just a tad there, kind of extend a little bit. Then we have Dr. Paranoid with yellow armor, and he does this fun head transformation thing with a little button in the back. It goes boop, boop, boop. Then we have Blue Camo Pants Jab, and his head can do this fun thing when you move his arm, and again his mouth can open with his dorsal fin if you move it back. Then we have Slash, who is part of Dr. Paranoid's evil Seviots, the Seviots clan. And if you move this little tab here in the back, he does this fun little drill thing here with his nose. And we have Slopster, who is unfortunately missing his antenna there at the top, his antennae. And these are pretty easy to fall out. So usually he's listed kind of on U sites and eBay sometimes, you know, without that top part there. So you want to make sure you do have those little antenna up there. And then in series 2, that was known as the Metallics, I believe. We have Ripster here with brown pants. And then we have Silver Jab with blue pants. Blue pants. So he does that fun thing again with his head when you move his arms. That still goes in and out. And then we have Aqua Skin Blades. So he's exactly like the first guy that we saw, except he's got kind of a different color pattern, and he does have metallic roller booties. And then on to series 3, we have Moby Lick. Moby Lick is like my favorite. I absolutely love him. So he has a little hat accessory that goes up here, and his tongue also moves around. When you spin this little back part, his tongue is like, and his tongue looks just so fun to like squish. It's such a fun character. And thank you so much to both subs who sent over a Moby Lick. One actually did have the tongue and one didn't, so I put the cap on the completed one. And then next up we have Ravenous Ripster with his brass knuckles. It's a very, very scary character. You don't wanna bump into this guy in a dark alley. He's got brass knuckles in one hand, and he's got another weapon in his other hand, and oh, his dorsal fin is actually pierced. I didn't know that. And then we have Hockey Streaks, who is missing his hockey stick, and he's like on this little floating cloud. Then we come to series 4. We have Jetpack Jab. A subscriber sent this guy over. Absolutely love him. Look at that cool kind of visor there in front of his eye, and there's his jetpack there. And he's this really cool gold color. A really, really neat figure for sure. And then we have Manta Man, who is missing his little manta weapon. And then we have Moto Streaks, which I guess is like motorized streaks, so it means his rollerblades are like motorized, I guess. And we got Pool Shark Ripster, so I guess he's missing like a pool cue. And the interesting thing on this guy is his tongue is a really interesting texture. It's very, very dimply compared to all the other tongues. And we have Slugger Slamu with his metallic shorts, so he's just got these kind of boxing gloves on. Looks kind of like a Rocky Balboa sort of figure. And then we have Turbo Jab, who is this kind of half jab, half race car. I don't know how that happened, but he turned into a half race car. And then we come to the extreme dinosaurs. We have the aerial fighter Bullseye with all these fun accessories. Then we have the Evil Hax, the deadly Velociraptor. This guy is so scary looking, and he has such cool accessories here by his claws. These like extra razor gloves kind of attached on his forearms. They're really cool. He's got a lot of really cool features on him. And then we have Martial Arts Master Spike, who again has these fun accessories. These guys really had a lot of kind of accessories for sure. Oh, and then we also have this vehicle. We have the Dino Chopper Battle Cycle. Okay, everybody, so that does it for me here and my Street Shark / Extreme Dinosaur collection. So in the comments down below, I'd love to know if you guys watched Street Sharks when you were younger. Is it a cartoon that you actually avidly watched, or is it something that you thought was kind of weird? You're like, oh, it's just this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle knockoff. Do you collect any of the toys? Did you have any of the toys? And also, are you interested to see what Storm Collectibles is going to come out with, if they do come out with a Street Sharks line? So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I come out with a new video. Can you hear this? I think I really need to like grease this stool or get another thing to sit on. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I come out with new videos every week. Come check me out on social media and help support the channel on Patreon. So thank you all so much for watching, and stay jawsome.